God promises in Philippians 1, verse 12, "But I would ye should understand, brethren, that the things which have happened unto me have fallen out rather unto the spreading of the gospel." During my childhood years, my grandma introduced me to chick tracts, and I began collecting them. When I realized they had the gospel in them, I began passing them out everywhere I went. When my wife and I were in the roller skating business, we put a track rack next to the exit door with them in it. But down in our hearts, we longed to learn how to soul win, but couldn't find anyone to teach us. When God called us into the full-time ministry, we went to Hyles Anderson Bible College because of their emphasis on soul winning. After graduation, we took a church in Tennessee, and then after a while, we went to Virginia and started a church. We both took secular jobs to support our income, and one day on a construction job, I was involved in an accident. The accident was so serious that now I live as a quadriplegic and will spend the rest of my life in a wheelchair. When you add up all the total days that I've spent in the hospital and rehab, it comes to a little over 3 years. The insurance company hates me. Why would God allow this to happen to people who are already serving Him on a full-time basis? No one has the complete answer, but we have had the opportunity to lead people to Jesus that we would have never had it not been for the accident. But I would ye should understand, brethren, that by the things which have happened unto me have fallen out rather unto the furtherance of the gospel. Therefore, when something bad happens to believers, God has a reason and a purpose. So, instead of asking, "Why, God?" ask, "Who, Lord?" There are no accidents with God's people. God always knows what He is doing, and we need to trust Him regardless of the circumstances.